What's up, everybody? I hope you guys are doing great. So today we are going to study how you can get started with YouTube or Twitter or Instagram or whatever platform that you want to be on. How you can get started with this stuff to start making some income. It's actually quite simple. In the couple last videos we saw the whole process, and now I want to narrow down and really hit every single aspect of it so you can just take these videos and just get started making money online. Let's see how it goes. But first, guys, I want to show you how much I made with this kind of tactics and stuff in a passive way, because this kind of stuff is passive once it is done, and we are going to talk about a very important aspect. We'll talk about it later, but first I want to show you how much I made with that kind of stuff. Subscribe, hit the bell button so you can get notified when a new video is out, so you can improve your whole process and stuff, and so I can keep on annoying you with my very sweet accent, French accent. Love it, right? Gotta love it. So let's check out how much I made. So for example, let's take the 15th of October, and let's do that until, well, let's take 2 months. All right, let's take 2 months. So 2 months of this stuff is how much? It's around 5,000. Wait for it. Yeah, it's around $5,000 in net volume. So that is around $6,000. So $6,000. It's not much, but well, you can live with it. In Belgium, that amount of money, you can have a decent lifestyle. Well, that amount of money will pay you your rent if you live in a nice apartment, and it will pay you your food. Now, it will not pay you your other expenses like restaurants and expensive things, but your rent and your food are paid passively every month, which is, I mean, in my opinion, that's pretty cool. But you know, compared to like Alex Becker, I'm not making thousands and thousands every day. I'm just making a living, a decent living, but it could get better, and it will for sure. And I will share my progress with you guys. But those were my results in the end of 2017. Alright guys, so if you want to make passive income online that will pay you for your rent and your food, so I mean, if you want to do a couple coachings here and there, if you want to work on something else, you don't need that much to live a decent lifestyle, well, listen up. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is a simple concept when you want to make passive income, and that is a digital asset. That shit is like real estate. When you create something online and you put it online and people can buy it, you have a sales page and you have everything that we are going to see today, you have a digital asset. That means that you saw how much I made in, I think it was October until December or something like this. You saw how much I made. I wasn't making active effort to create that amount of money. And to use the digital asset, well, I think I sold in that amount of time, I was selling two assets. I had two digital assets that I was selling at that time. So all I did is just create a digital asset, then create the funnel that we are going to study together, and that's it. Once it is built, you don't need to do anything about it. It's like real estate. Once it is built, all you need to do is just go to people and say, hey, do you want to rent there? Then people tell you yes, no, oh, you show it the place, and that's it. That's real estate. Well, internet is the same way. If you create a digital asset, you can just do the same shit. You just have your asset and you show it to people. And showing it to people is actually easier than in real estate, because all you need to show it to people is to use the steps that we are going to see right now. So what is the first step to having your digital assets? So of course you need to have an asset. You need to have a digital asset. What is a digital asset? It's simply a PDF. It's that simple, guys. It's a PDF, or it's a video file, or it's a couple videos, or a couple audios file. Whatever it is, it's basically an info product, an information product. That's the best kind of business. Because for example, if you're selling pen like this, you first need to buy the pen. it's expensive. And then when you sell it, you actually have the cost of the pen that you cannot make money on. So if it's $1, you sell it for $3, you only make $2. Now, if this thing is digital, for example, you have a PDF file, how much do you pay to host the PDF file? Nothing. How much do you pay to send the PDF file? Nothing. I mean, if you have a Gmail account, that's all you need. That's really all you need. So you don't need money to have an information product, which is why I call it a digital asset. So first step is you show it. You show it to as much people as you can. Now, how do you do this? You don't do spammy shit. You don't do scammy shit. You do legit stuff if you want to have a long-term business. You can do scammy shit, but you might get sued, and you're not gonna like your life, and people are not going to like you. So you show it in a decent way. And how do you do this? Basically, all you do is you have your audience. You use social medias and all that stuff. You make videos, and with your audience, you just send them to a squeeze page. We've talked about this, so let's see more in details how you can get a squeeze page. I've been talking about it in the last videos, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss videos. I will be taking content out of each one and building on them, so try to see all of those videos. Make sure you subscribe, guys, and leave me a comment. What do you think of that kind of videos, and what do you want me to talk about? So the squeeze page is to show your offer to people. Obviously, we are not going to send people directly to our sales page. We are not going to make a video and tell strangers or people that are just watching your videos, hey, this is my shit, go buy it. You could, but your conversion rate is gonna be crappy. And, well, let's say they click on your links, they go see your sales page, they don't buy. Guess what? 95% of people that see your sales page won't buy. So you lose a lot of people. Better create a squeeze page, that stuff, where you take an email address. Because when you have an email address, you can actually send stuff to that person and try to sell to that person for months. If you only have a sales page, 5% of people might buy. If you are starting out, probably 1 to 2% of people will buy it. Now, if you create a squeeze page, you can actually get to 20% conversion rate quite quickly, quite easily. And that means that you have 15% more people that will engage in a relationship with you. So now that might seem little, but if you have 1,000 people that come to your page, 5 of them buy, 1% conversion rate, but on the other side, 200 people might give you their email address. What do you think is more important? Yes, the 200 people, because then you can practice with them. That stuff changes when you get to really high number. When you get to really high number, the most important thing is to take people who are buying clients. But when you start, when you are not making more than 5 to 10K per month, don't worry about this stuff. Try to create the biggest email list possible, because this is the goal of the squeeze page, build an email list. So how do you build that squeeze page? Very simple. You just create a little box with their name, and you just create a little box with their email. Then you create the button. Don't make it too big, and just write them send it to me now, something like this. And you put it in green. Don't do any other color, put it in green. If you are going to have a button color, always use the same color, always. So put it in green. Then you can have a title right above your name, and the title of your thing is how to. If you're selling information product, people want to know how to do something. So how to. Then you have your title. Then you have little, and it's like put in your name and email address below. Basically, you give them the title, how to do ta 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 ta, which is the title of the free stuff you will give them. Then you put the name, then you put their email, then you put the button. And right here, you just put an image. whatever image you want to put it here, whatever image. Usually the best thing is an image of the goal they want. For example, if they are in fitness, you just put the image of you with abs, basically. If they are in fishing, you just put an image of some dude that is really fishing well. If they're in golf, you put an image of the perfect golf. If it's something, whatever it is, just put the goal in the image right there. Now, one simple rule, do not have a black background. Do not have a black background. What you can do for the background is just take an image that is related to that stuff. For example, fishing. You just put an image of you, ideally, of you fishing. Let's say you are fishing, right? So we are fishing. Well, you put the picture of this, you put it in the background, then you put a layer over, and usually the best color to make a layer over is light brown or very light color. Do not use black. You can use gray, but very soft gray, and light brown is the perfect match. So you have your background, and please do not make too much colors. If you have a background, only use that color for background. For example, you have light brown all over with the picture of you behind that is a little bit zoomed in, all right? Then you have an image here that is a PNG, meaning you can just put it on the background. PNG. Do not use a JPEG, because it's gonna look bad. I mean, it's just gonna look bad. When people see bad shit, they think, man, this is not looking good. I'm not going to buy it. I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to give that my email address. So when people see your squeeze page, it needs to be clean and it needs to be like simple. Do not put that many stuff. So as you can see, we have title, we have what they need to do, name, email, send me in green your image. Bam! That's it. It's really that simple. Don't overcomplicate it. If you want to do more than this, if you want to give more advice, you can do right below this. So for example, when they click on your link to get to that squeeze page, they see only this. Whoa, it has fallen on the ground. It's dead, whatever. They see only this. They need to scroll down if they want to see the rest of your content. Make it simple for them. People are stupid on the internet. People are dummies. Just think about people online as dummies. They don't know what they should do, so make it very simple. You have the title, so they see, oh, this is about how to fish well. Do a better title than this. Then they see, oh, this is what I need to do. They see name, they see email address, so they put in. Then they see, send me the free gift. Oh, they say, oh yeah, I want the free gift. They click on it. The image is just there to have some impact. And once you've created that squeeze page that can take up email address and stuff, so you can use Teachable, you can use ClickFunnels. They both work. Ideally ClickFunnels because it's better, but if you're selling Teachable, and once you've done this, you will actually get their email address, and that is the whole game. Their email address. That's all. Now, let's say that they put in their information. How can you get it back? Well, you can either go check Teachable every day, but that is not a great option, or you can integrate Teachable or ClickFunnels, whatever. Basically, the squeeze page, you can automate it with your email software so that when people give you their email address, you can just send them the free gift without having them wait for hours. So for this, you can use Aweber. Why Aweber? You can do most of the stuff we will talk about on this YouTube channel, but if you really want to go next level, Aweber is really crappy, but it's not that expensive and it will enable you to get started. With Aweber, I think you have 15 days free, 15 or 30 days free, I don't really remember. Or you can use MailChimp. And MailChimp is free for 30 days or between less than 1,000 people using it. But you will have the logo of MailChimp on every single email, so that doesn't look really professional, but at the same time, if you are starting out, people know, all right? People know you are starting out, so they do not expect you to be like all class all time. So you can use MailChimp without stressing too much about it. Now the real important thing is to have a really good sales page. Right here we can use stuff, all right? So Aweber, you have a free trial. MailChimp, you have a free trial, or up to 1,000 email addresses. So you can use both of them. Now, if you're looking next level, if you're looking to create some really good stuff, you can use Infusionsoft, but that is the Ferrari. All right, that's the Ferrari of email softwares. You can use this. That's what I'm using, but it's kind of complicated, so you will have like a couple of weeks to learn how this stuff works. If you want something that is in between beginner's level and next level, you can use Market Hero. Market Hero, I think it's $99 per month. It basically does the same thing as Infusionsoft, but in an easier way and less complicated way, but it's really complete. So if you want my advice, if you're really serious about this email stuff, start with Market Hero. Don't waste your time learning about Aweber or MailChimp. Start with Market Hero. That software alone is good enough. Now, if you really want to make a lot of money, if we are talking six figures per year, you will need Infusionsoft. That is the best option. With all of those email softwares, you can automate stuff. You can have some degree of automation. That means that when you send them the free gift, and that is automatic, so they're putting their name, their email address, sorry, not too much. They send me free gift. The message from the software of the squeeze page sends the message to your email software. Your email software sends the free gift to this person. So they got the free gift. Now, if you stop there, well, you're not gonna sell shit, right? You need to show them how to pay you. If you don't show them how to pay you, they will not pay you. Trust me, I've tried. They don't pay if you don't show them how to pay you. So have a link to a sales page in your free gift. At the end of it, have a link to your sales page. Sorry, very simple. Now, most people will not buy there. If 1,000 people get your free gift, maybe, if you're lucky, 10 people will buy from this link alone. So that's pretty sweet. But if we want to make a living online, that sucks, all right? That sucks. Especially because more people will get on there, the less money you will make. I know it's kind of weird, but if you have 1,000 people in here, you will make less money proportionally than if you have 100,000 people in there. For the simple reason that when not many people know you, people feel kind of more connected to you. When a bunch of people know you, they don't feel that much connected to you, so they will buy less. Very weird, but that's what I've found out in my own story and client story. So you have the free gift, a link there, and then you will automate a sales funnel. What is it? That means that you will send them after one day, guys, don't spam them. After one day, you send them a value email. You always send value. Well, you can send 10% of the time a pitch, but if you make too much pitch, they will unsubscribe 100% for sure. So you send value, and in that value, you have a link below, all right? And that link will lead to your sales page. Very simple. And your sales page will have your digital asset, your PDF on it, so that when they give you the money, I hope you can see that stuff, when they give you the money, you can just send them the PDF. And for the sales page, it's the exact same system than with the squeeze page. You just create your content. So you just create your content, you create your lines. You have a button on there where it's like, buy now, add to cart, something like this. When they buy it, it sends a message from that software to your email software, and your email software sends that person your digital asset, and the transaction is done that way. Now, in the next videos, we will talk more about this sales page. We will see how you can create a sales page, what you need to put on it. And in the next video, I will more and more go dive a little bit deeper in all that stuff. I will show you my own squeeze page. I will show you how you can create one with ClickFunnels, for example. I will show you how you can integrate that stuff with Infusionsoft, because I use Infusionsoft. I mean, it's super simple. You go in the settings, you put integrate, you choose your email software, you click on it, and you click on connect, and it's done. Yes, it's that simple. You don't need coding, you don't need whatever. You just need to click connect. And that's the whole system. You give them the free gift, you give them the value in emails, and that's all. That's all you need to do. And when you send people to your sales page, you will get them to buy. The more people see your sales page, the more money you will make. Simple as that. So focus on sending as much people to your sales page. That means that you need to give them the most value, because people will stay with you when you give them value. Give them value, 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 value. All right? Simple, right? So now, you might be like, all right, in the title it said to make money with YouTube. Well, if you're still here, thank you very much. Thank you very much for your trust, and I hope you guys are liking these kind of videos. I'll try to make more of them, or make them more in depth. It's that what you want. But from the feedback that I've gotten up until now, people mostly want to see how it all works, right? So guys, that's all for this video. If you have any question, please feel free to ask me. I can make any kind of videos. If you want me to go more in depth about squeeze page and how to build it, I can show you that. About sales page, I can show you that. About the sales process, I can show you that as well. About email software, email funnels, I can show you that as well. Or about creating PDF, whatever, you know. So I hope you guys are well. I hope you liked it. If that's the case, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel if that's not already done. And I will see you guys in the next video. Tschüss, peace out.